Okay, so I was going through the article that BET put out last week. 6 reasons why Sisters will blow your mind this season. Oh yeah, okay, I actually get it. 6 reasons because it's season 6. Now I don't know who wrote this. I looked over the article and I didn't see a name, and you can let me know if you saw something. Maybe I missed it. But the thing is, I don't know if this person is like, in the, well, then again, there is no writer's room for Sisters and Zatima in terms of seasons 2 of Zatima and season 6 of Sisters. At least I, know of. One of the reasons they have for why this season will blow your mind is Zatima. And there's a line in the article that on the one hand, I don't know why I'm, dissecting it, because honestly, I should just let it go. But it says this. Okay. Their timeline on Sisters takes place prior to the events of Zatima. So we get to see them in happier times, still in bliss, and trying to make their co-parenting relationship with Heather work. That makes no sense whatsoever. And to read the whole paragraph, we get to watch Zach and Fatima in happier times. If you watch the last season of Zatima, season 2, you know they are also a mess. But it didn't start that way. Their timeline on this show takes place before the events of their show. So we get to see them in happier times, still in bliss, and trying to make their co-parenting relationship with Heather work. So is BET confirming that timeline-wise, Sisters takes place before Zatima? That doesn't make sense for so many reasons. I mean, Zatima season 1, you can kind of pancake it between well, actually, Zatima season 1 would have to definitely take place after Sister season 4. Because remember, up until that point, Zach and Fatima weren't even living together. Fatima was, still quote unquote, like, a sleepover buddy. She did not move in officially until like off screen in season 5. We saw her move in or moving her stuff out of her apartment in Zatima season 1, episode 1. But then magically in season 5, like, she's getting up, going to the gym. It's like, oh, she's already moved in. So during season 5 of Sisters, that's when we could start like looking at Zatima season 1 and trying to, plug in episode. Okay, this episode fits here, that episode fits here. So, I mean, if it was written where, oh, Zach and Fatima, how they got started, their happier times, that happened in Sister before Zatima. That makes sense because these two met in season 2 of Sisters, and we moved forward from there. But here's another reason why the show doesn't make sense. Zatima season 1, episode 10. DNA test results show that Michael is the son of Heather and Zach. Okay, so if Sisters takes place prior to Zatima, then why in Sister season 5 did Heather go over to the law firm talking to Hayden about child support when she rubbed it in Fatima's face about the DNA test? Which, theoretically, based off this article, wouldn't take place until after Sisters season 5. You see what I mean? And I mean, if Sisters takes place before Zatima, Madam warning Deja to back off of Fatima in Sisters season 5 literally makes Zatima, which again takes place after Sisters, makes no sense. All the times we got Deja throwing herself at Zach, making him come over to fix this, fix that, seducing him. Why would she do that if her life has already been threatened by Madam? Not to mention Ian, not by name, he was referenced several times in Sister season 5. But he wasn't introduced into the series until Zatima season 1. You know what, folks? I feel like I'm going to have a tinfoil hat if I go further in this discussion, trying to piece together. I'll make you a deal. BET, Tyler Perry Sisters, Tyler Perry Studios, whoever. I know somebody is watching this video. If you hit me up, either through DM or email, matter of fact, I'll put it on screen now. I'll put my Instagram, my personal email, and as always, if you go to the description box of my videos, you'll see links to everything, my Instagram, Twitter, whatever. DM or email me. I issue you a challenge. I will put together even though it'll probably make no sense, I'll have to take some liberties with it. I will put together a timeline video fusing Zach and Fatima, or Zatima and Sistas, to make it make sense. Not that it matters in the grand scheme of things, but in terms of a fan, to make things less confusing, I think it'll be a fun way to get the fans to look at, oh, now it makes sense. And if we can make a deal, but you would have to pay me. Like, it's just so much work trying to do cleanup for a show which should fit beautifully within continuity with Sisters, because Sisters is what brought Zach and Fatima together. So when you make a spinoff, you want to make it make sense, for the fans, because there are so many fans who are like, I don't watch Zatima because the drama, I thought I could watch Zatima and it would be drama free. But then it's confusing as hell to watch one show and then watch the other. It's just, all right, like my mom say, shut your mouth, Josephine. Or in this case, since I'm a guy, shut your mouth, Joe. I just feel like that's the biggest issue I have with Tyler Perry shows on BET, where on the one hand, he's finally done what fans have wanted, like when the haves and the have-nots, or when If Loving You Is Wrong, it's like, connect the shows. There are so many spinoffs, but the spinoffs don't work in the sense of continuity. You have The Oval and Ruthless, but the timelines match up nowhere close to each other. The Oval is light years ahead in the timeline than Ruthless is. When it comes to Sisters, originally you had Bruh, based on season 1 like Andy showing up in Bruh and whatnot. Season 1 of Bruh takes place prior to Sisters season 1, episode 1. But then as the show went on, I've had actors from Bruh confirm Tyler decided for Bruh to kind of be its own thing as opposed to a official spinoff. Then you have the Zatima spinoff, but unfortunately the timelines make no sense. So yeah, BET, Tyler Perry Studios, hit me up. We can work out a deal. Like, for real. I am completely serious. Like, if you're looking for someone to kind of clean up the timeline continuity, I'm that guy. Let's make it happen. All right, well, yeah, BET, this statement makes no sense. There is no way in hell. I mean, even if I wanted to be nice, I could say, like, if the article was like, their timeline in Sisters season 6 takes place prior to the events of Zatima season 2, I would let that slide, but then again I wouldn't, because in Zatima season 2 episode 1, Bryce literally asked Zach, hey, is everything okay, because you and Fatima canceled on Angela and I last night, confirming that season 2 episode 1 is the next day from the cliffhanger ending of season 1 episode 10. BET, Zatima does not take place after. I mean, there are some clues that point to it taking place after, but there's more damning evidence that it does not. So, like I said, hit me up. Let's make a deal. All right. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.